Look at this. This is the installation that's called Winter Glow 2023. This is Flatiron area, and looks like this cube is interacting with people, touching and jumping around it and making noises too. So it's pretty awesome. We will start our walk today right here, and we'll continue in a moment. Let's enjoy and welcome. Every time we think we know all about art in New York and everything else in between, nope, something else is here. This is the installation to celebrate the season with family-friendly events, along with an interactive light-filled public art installation in Flatiron in Nomad. Open on November 30th, and we'll be here until the end of the holiday season. Isn't it something? If you touch, it reacts to the touch. Look at that. Whoa. That's a huge cube. This one is probably like 15 feet tall, at least. Hi everyone, and don't forget to say hi and chat. Hey, Monster Drive. Hey, hey. Oh, look at that. Interesting and entertaining. Cool cube indeed. It produces the sounds too. Madison Square Park across the street right there. And look at that. That would be cool if it wasn't color. I'm pretty sure it's capable of producing color images too. I guess, I hope. Now that's a reaction to a lot of touches at the same time. Wow. Isn't it something? I'm going to walk around a little bit and enjoy the view a little bit too. Wow, now it sounds like a helicopter, but it's not. It's a cube. Don't forget to give us a like and say hi in chat. Welcome, welcome. Flatiron building is right in front of us right there. And the moon is right up there as well. And the stars. So what happens if I touch the screen with a glove? Whoa, it's very bright. Try to touch it. Where I touch, it lights up. And aha, so if you touch and you continue, it follows you. Interesting. I guess it switches the modes too, because sometimes it produces the dots and sometimes the lines. Pixels, kitty ants, hey hey, very artsy. Look at that, different angle.
Serena, see the Flatiron. Serena, see the Flatiron?
Interesting. Killian, that's quite a light show. Yes, and it's interactive. It reacts to the touches. The more touches, the brighter it gets. And why, good to see you. And it sounds too. It doesn't just flicker, it sounds as well. It's called Winter Glow 2023. There you go, different pattern. Spiky. It's almost like a musical instrument of sorts. where we are. This is 5th Avenue and 23rd Street, East 23rd Street. This is Broadway and 5th Avenue. Madison Square Park is across the street to our right now. And this is the view as we look toward Uptown. KDM's on Y, LOL, I sent you a cry face hello instead of a smiley face. Oops. It's fun. Even for the adults it's fun. I'm just being here for a couple minutes to show you different patterns. This one looks like a barcode of sorts. And if you're going to continue walking, we just decided to start here because it is different. Another type of pattern, different patterns. Let's walk around it one more time. That's pretty cool. Repetitive patterns, but pretty interactive. See, now if you touch it, it just spikes into your touch area. Minizine, what's up? That's a cool piece of art. It is. Hi, Minizine. It's motion activated, yeah, they're touching it and, you know, it kind of reacts to the touch. This area is kind of like dead, but everything else is pretty active, and it's a sensory operated installation, or whatever you call it scientifically. See? It's supposed to be touched. Different matter and different touch patterns produce. No, I think it just alternates between the pixels like that and the lines and the spikes. 3 major patterns. Hey Daryl, good evening and family from Chicago. Hi Daryl. Kids love it, adults love it. And that actually looks fun, man. Try it out. I did. And I'll do it again. Let's see what happens. Oh, there you go. See, I'm touching. Producing the lines. Tapping it. Where it's up, the line is originated. Now the sounds, I don't know how they. I'm trying to make it faster, and it's my gloves right there. It's cold, 35 degrees Fahrenheit, almost freezing point. Yes, that would be quite a fascination for anyone coming home from partying. Yeah. There you go, different pattern now. It's spikes. I touch here, the spikes here. I touch here, spikes right here. I'm trying to confuse it a little bit. See what happens. See, 32, hey. So this is how it works. The more people touch it, the more bright it gets. Okay, 10 minutes of starting this art form. Pretty good. Before we get bored, let's continue our walk. Interesting, very interesting. This is where we are. That's like a frame for the pictures. So from the other side, it gives you a different perspective. So something about Flatiron, probably. So this installation is called Winter Glow. Christian Hansen, beep beep, Steve TNX1, evening Steve. Happy upcoming Christmas and New Year. Greetings. Yeah, and see if you stand here, your background will be the cube right there and Flatiron building right there. This is the view. Oh, now it sounds like bells and whistles. Just bells. This is the last Friday before Christmas. Christmas is Monday, so Christmas Eve is Sunday. Pretty fascinating. Awesome. And now you don't need to touch it occasionally, it just glows. But then you touch it, it reacts to the touch regardless. Awesome. Let's walk a little. Madison Square Park is across the street. New York City, right before Christmas, couple days left. This 23rd Street station, R&W trains. Advertisement. And I'm just looking uptown way right there where Empire State Building is. We used to have unobstructed view of Empire State Building, and now the tower right there right in front of it. That's Shake Shack right there. And Madison Square Park is oh wait a minute, I almost forgot. Madison Square Park has its own Christmas tree. It's right over there. That's the one we need to explore as well. It's the Empire State Building up there, about 12 street blocks to the north, about a little bit more than half a mile. Still can see from this angle, we can see Empire State Building, but once we walk down up Broadway, it will curve and we will not be able to see it. So this is still the view, even though the new tower is building right. Visually, it looks like it's right near. Steve, hi, Merry Christmas to you and Delilah, and best wishes for 2024. Thank you so much, Steve. Same to you and yours and your loved ones. Thank you. Medicine, what would you name that video game, Al? I'm going with Cube World Revolution. Good one. I don't think I can create anything better than that. Good, catchy. Cube World Revolution. Are you sure you're not in a, in a gaming business? Cube World Revolution. I like it. It almost sounds like Grand Theft Auto, but better. We're in Madison Square Park. That's a dog ground right here. So dogs barking. We are a few steps away from the Christmas tree in Madison Square Park. It's located right in the middle of what is normally a fountain, except for the winter time. Joe, hi Joe, the most beautiful city in the world. Kitty Ann's, oh, my computer froze, but my phone is still working. It comes and goes. This is Christmas tree in Madison Square Park. Look at that, beautiful, another beautiful tree. Amazing, haha, I wish I was making video games for a living. Thank you, bro, you're welcome. Hey, Noble Sweetness, good to see you. Good evening. Nice. From top to bottom. Christmas tree in Madison Square Park. That's a fountain area, usually, but not right now. Darlene W, good evening to you. Theoretically, you can jump to that fountain thing, but there's no point actually. That was a string, but apparently someone did what I just mentioned before, and you know what? I'm gonna go and jump in the fountain too, but let's see if they're going to yell it. Who will do that? I don't know. Oh boy, look at that. We're in the middle of the fountain right here. Ambrose, good to see you. And why Ambrose, Noble Sweetness, and everybody else, Darlene, good to see you all, and Merry upcoming Christmas and Happy upcoming New Year. Happy holidays to you and yours and your loved ones and families. Best wishes from Delilah and I to everybody who is watching our channel. This is the Christmas tree in Madison Square Park, up close and personal. Rule breaker, thank you, I'll take it as a compliment. Amazing. Oh, look at that, the moon and the top of the tree. Jacqueline, hi. Kitty, I'm such a nice tree, noble, beautiful, amazing. Oh yes, many arbitrary rules are fun to break, my friend. Yep, I'm enjoying it as much as I can. Enjoying this responsibly, I should say. RJ, good to see you. Okay, time to get out of the fountain. Right here. Okay, and we're back. Let's step back a little bit, take a look one more time with Flatiron building, slightly to the right of Christmas tree if you look straight ahead of you right now. Nice. Nice. Oh, there's a chair there as well. The chair with the lights. I guess for the picture taking purposes. That's not just a chair, that's a humongous chair. I don't know. I guess a few people can sit in here if needed. I know I can get in the chair and then you have to try to get out of it because it's angled too. It's pretty comfortable though. Especially not in the cold weather. Dennis, tree looks really well. Happy Christmas from our house to you and your loved ones. I might pull in the cord again. Let me make it happen. Okay. Welcome everyone. 50 people watching us. It's a busy evening. That's Friday. Thanks God it's Friday. Last Friday before Christmas. And of course we're enjoying Christmas tree. It's Christmas in New York City. A couple days before Christmas. Yeah? Rule breakers. It's a nice picture too if you go closer if you get closer to the tree.
Oh really? I think they all off right now. They don't push it.
Okay. Let's continue our walk. LOL, a family-sized chair. Kitty M's. NY says hi to Noble Sweetness and Ambrose and everybody else. This is Madison Square Park. Rather empty. And the tree. A couple years ago, the tree was situated over there on the other side of the park, but I think they came up with a better solution. It's right in a circle in the middle of that fountain. I was there last year and it's there this year. Support the park. Shake Shack is in front of us right there, closer to East 23rd Street. And this is the beginning of Madison Avenue. It begins here and goes all the way up uptown from here on. North is that way. Fair estimation, it's not exactly north this way, but kind of north, and this one is kind of south. I think Manhattan is kind of like angled 23 degrees if I'm not mistaken. Counterclockwise off the north-south line. So a little bit if you look at the map, but it's not insignificant. Dennis, any idea how many parks are there in New York City? Oh, big cold parks are fairly small areas too, so I guess the Google database will answer that question, because there's so many different areas, small and large, that they call parks in here. Hey Marie, just Marie, good evening. I smell food. That's from there, from across the street. Popeyes, Stickies, popcorn, Taco Bell, McDonald's, something Chinese, and pizza right there. Madison Avenue and East 23rd. Thank you, Darlene W. 1,942 parks. Almost 2,000 parks in New York City. This is an insane amount. But then again, what most people consider to call parks, usually a larger area. You know, it can be an intersection and size of the intersection, or much smaller, and it will be called park as well. Steve, not many people around. They must be doing the wrapping up, perhaps, or they left the city and visiting their families. A lot of them, you know, down now it's a school officially on recess starting tomorrow. Actually tonight. Today was the last day. Krispy Kreme. If you're craving something sweet, sugary. Darlene, Google is my friend. Google is everybody's friend. What would we do without search engines? Crazy. Remember, some parks, quote unquote, are completely basketball courts and or playgrounds. That is true too. And wow, a lot of parks. Tennis, I'm just really too lazy to Google it. Well, but thanks, Darlene. He's doing a bit of cooking. Medicine. Remember, before Google, you had to be your own search engine on the fly. Steve L. It was last day for schools in the UK too. Thanks for the information. Bath and Body Works. Buy 3 get 1 free. That is not the best sale. Sometimes they have buy 3 get 3 free. I see the stores I've noticed they kind of have sales, but they kind of like not real sales because they're using this holiday time for, you know, selling a lot of stuff and people have no choice but buying them. So why do, for instance, buy 3 get 3 when they can do buy 3 get 1? Something announcement is coming out of the tunnel right there. That's subway 1 line. Excuse me, 6 line. What am I talking about? 6 line. It's a beautiful building over there. Bonda Aston Villa, good evening. Firefox. Darlene, Pelham Bay Park in the Bronx is the largest. Yep. Even larger than Central Park, believe it or not. Kitty Amps, there will be a lot of Christmas parties going on tonight. This is East 22nd and Park Avenue South. Morton Williams supermarkets. One of their location, and that's entrance to 23rd Street subway station, 6th line. We're heading south on Park Avenue South, Partner Pond. Steve, there seems to be a lot of rubbish around. Hope it gets picked up in the rats. Rats rule New York City. Caroline Ann, good evening, Merry Christmas. We're heading toward Union Square. How's everybody doing? Welcome to our walk as always, and don't forget your likes. Don't forget to share, and if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. Likes are free too. A lot of this stuff is being sold these days too. Park Avenue South, leading us to Union Square. This is East 20th Street. The more likes we get, the more people will find our channel and our streams. So likes are super important. Currently I'm eating a candy cane. That sounds like a good dinner option, candy cane. Just kidding. Right there in the center, the bright dot is MetLife building, the top of MetLife building on 42nd-ish Street. A little over a mile and a quarter maybe from here. And I'm trying to also use metric if I can. Mile is 1.6 kilometers. So, estimated a little less than 2 kilometers from here would be Grand Central Station and MetLife building. Somewhere there. Dennis, your city looks pretty at this time of the year. One day I'll get to see the city. Maybe I'll snap a piece of candy cane and put it in my coffee. I need to check the subway service changes for this weekend, because I hope they won't do much, because it's Christmas. A lot of people in New York and a lot of activities in New York, but you'll be surprised. They might do whatever they want, so better check in advance. Almost there, almost in Union Square. Like another block. And basically we are in Union Square. The temperature now is probably around 32, maybe a little bit above, but technically a freezing point almost. And why everyone I missed saying hello to, I was out doing last minute shopping. Union Square, Barnes & Noble there in the middle of the block, still open. So by the way, speaking of Barnes & Noble, I just want to say that the chocolate, Godiva chocolate, milk chocolate with hazelnuts, has been successfully delivered to Delilah. And mission accomplished. Darlene W, I love that Barnes & Noble. Darlene, yay. Almost forgot, but how could I forget? No, I had to share it with everybody. That Barnes & Noble other one yesterday was packed. OMG. On Upper West Side. Oh, look at this. It's a geyser in the middle of Union Square. Sounds like Yellowstone National Park. And why, that's great, Al. Steve, hi, and why, have a hoot Christmas. All the best for 2024. Yeah, that will make Delilah happy for sure. Interesting. Nothing new, but just looks interesting. And this is Barnes & Noble. Let's walk through Union Square a little bit. That's Broadway. Northbound. This is where we came from. A camera will probably won't capture all the details, but technically speaking, we started our stream right in front of that building that's right in the center of the screen right now, but it's blurry, I understand. And it's quite a distance too, it's just pretty far, but yet pretty close. Marie, is such a beautiful and clear night in New York, and cold too. And why, please smash the like button, everyone, and thank you. Okay, zooming back to normal. Subway lines are here, quite a few, so it's a pretty busy subway station. Q, W, N, also 4, 5, and 6. Union Square Station, 14th Street. Holiday market is closed for today. They closed. Whoopsie! I pulled the cord again. My bad. These gloves. I have to learn how to use the gloves. So, okay, back to normal. Marie is so quiet. Yeah, not too many people. When the market is open, of course, there's more. But can't believe they opened this market and we were here on the first day, and now it's almost Christmas. Actually, they might be still partially open. I guess they open late these days before Christmas, I guess. Yep, they're still open. I thought they were closing at 8, but I guess they open late these days. That makes sense. That makes sense. Some are closed, but most are still open.
I know my mom's saying all at the same time. Like, you can know what he's doing, but you don't need it.
Pretty big market. All this market big. Bryant Park's probably the largest though. And this one is the second largest, and there's a pretty big one in Columbus Circle, but smaller, a little bit smaller than this one. Patricia, hi Patricia, Feliz Navidad, blessings. Love, light, laughter, joy to all. Thank you so much, Patricia. Same to you. And Union Square. But the holiday market is still open for the most part, despite the late hours. Chicago is my second favorite city after New York City. Sheila, hello and good evening everyone. Unfortunately, notifications. Yes, it's weird. Sometimes there's no notification and sometimes there is. The only way to troubleshoot it is to unsubscribe and right away subscribe, but make sure that you hit all notifications when you resubscribe. KDM, so these little shops permanent or do they come down after the holidays? No, this is just for the Christmas holiday season. They are not permanent. That's entrance to the subway. One of them. You can buy pretty cool stuff here. Irma, hey. You don't get notifications. I don't know what's going on with YouTube sometimes. Like weird stuff. Unfortunately. These are chocolates. Oh, burning marshmallows. Yum. It smells so good. Ooh. slowly but surely. Well, yesterday no notification, today yes. Go figure. I mean, I don't think it can be figured, really, unfortunately, because it doesn't make any sense, or doesn't make any logical sense. It's like on and off. A lot of food options too. Some of them are closed, but some are still open. This is Union Square Park.
No, no lo quiero decir fuerte porque se lo van a ver. Está bueno. Está bueno. Está divertido. Después no se va a sí, pero no, yo me acabo y me lo trajo porque no hagas
Waffles and Dingles. That one is a popular business, popular place. And the prices are kind of going up slightly too, but it doesn't matter. They have customers. Everybody likes sweets. And why yummy. Oh, looks yummy. And why I'm making roast beef with red potatoes and mushroom gravy. How about you? Oh, yum!
Right now, also look at the.
Kitty Ansel must be hungry. That all is so good. This is Union Square Holiday Market. Even spices. Ooh, it smells spicy here. This stream is not going to be too long. I just wanted to connect you between Flatiron building area and Union Square, and I wanted to explore that installation where we started our stream from. So I hope you enjoyed our walk.
You got a picture of my good side?
Hmm?
You got a picture of my good side?
And as we exit the area, we're going to say good night to each and every one of you. And say that Delilah and I will wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and beyond to you and your loved ones. Have a fantastic rest of the day or the beginning of a new one. Take a good care of yourselves. and your loved ones, and we will see you sooner rather than later. Thank you, Kitty M's. Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, everyone. We will see you sooner rather than later. Bye-bye.
I always try to do